Push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying to.
I can't just call you when the moon is rising. I'm craving every moment with you.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little different. We're gonna be glowing up because I have let myself go so much. I have been growing my hair out because I told you guys about my whole COVID hair loss. It put me in a really big funk and I wasn't feeling myself. So we're gonna be doing a couple of things to glow up, such as dyeing our hair, getting our nails done, doing facials, taking care of ourselves, and we're gonna be starting from the inside out. So we're gonna go ahead and take you along that journey with me. So if you're interested, first and foremost, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to. But let's go ahead and get into the first portion of this video, and that's gonna be green juicing.
Who likes to juice? I like to juice. You like to juice? That's what I said.
As you can see here, I laid out plenty of greens that I'm gonna be juicing. When I lived in Florida, I was juicing every single day, and I would do it for me, my dad, and my sister, and we felt so good from juicing, and I honestly forgot how good I felt from juicing, and I haven't done it in about 2 years now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start juicing again. I'm gonna try to do it consistently every other day. But on today's menu, we have green apples, wheatgrass, celery, kale, and spinach, and we're gonna be juicing these all. But first, we're gonna go ahead and wash them with veggie wash because there's a lot of pesticides and gross stuff on these, and we don't want to put that in our body because we have enough of that already in there from the pollution in the air and the pesticides in the world. We don't want more in our body from this. Okay, so let's go ahead and wash them. Now I'm pretty much just cutting all of the veggies so they don't like break the machine, because I have tried putting like an apple hole in there and it didn't really fit. And then the celery stalks, I typically cut them in half. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the fruits and veggies in the smaller pieces so they fit in the machine better. And then we're gonna go ahead and drink this bad boy because your girl is starving and it's way past her breakfast time. So let's go ahead and drink this and move on with the day.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid? I wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you trying?
As you just saw, we finished making the green juice. This is pineapple, green apple, wheatgrass, spinach, kale, and celery. I'm gonna try to drink this every single day. I did make a big batch, and I know some people say not to let it sit in the fridge for more than like 2 to 3 days, but I'm gonna try to make this every 2 to 3 days so I have like a fresh batch on hand. I did notice 2 years ago such a difference in my energy levels, my skin, how I felt throughout the day, so I do want to keep doing this. So let's go ahead and give it a taste test. First, cheers. That is actually so good, guys. I think the pineapple and the apple really give it that sweetness. And I don't know about you, but I'm not a bitter girl. My coffee cannot be black. My matcha, actually, because I don't drink coffee anymore. I can't drink anything black. I'm not a bitter girl. So if you want to omit the apple and the pineapple, it'll be bitter, but I personally love it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drink this. This is our part 1 for the glow up. We're gonna be doing this throughout the week because each day is gonna be a different glow up technique to make us absolutely beautiful and thriving from inside and out. So let's go ahead and enjoy my thriving and glowing up together. It is day 2 of the glow up, and as you can see, we are in the car today because we are going to go ahead and be dyeing this hair. I have not done my hair in about 1.5 years, and I've been meaning to, and I stated it in a couple videos prior to this that I wanted to do my hair either dark or light, and you guys gave me some commentary, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave it to you. Pause this video. I see you. I see that you're still watching. Pause this video and let me know if you think I'm going darker or lighter. And these are my inspiration photos. Here is the dark, here is the light, and I want you guys to tell me what you guys think I'm doing. On our way to go glow the hell up because I've been feeling really dull with my hair color, and we're gonna go ahead and add some spice. This is my current hair. I love it. It's been growing. It's not bad. It just, I want a little oomph. You're gonna go ahead and see my hair in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it took longer than I expected.
Final product, blonde. You were correct. I didn't get my traditional icy blonde that I've gotten previously. I'll insert a picture Here, I went ahead and got more of a beige sandy color because it's just easier to maintain. It doesn't look as dull and it looks just more alive. But I actually might go ahead and get it toned to an icy color because I don't know if it flatters me, or I don't know if I'm just being extremely nitpicky and I'm just that type of person that I leave the salon and I find 500,000 billion things that are wrong with my hair at the moment. This will just catch on to me. I just feel like it is more of a yellow undertone, more of a warm undertone, and I was just feeling a little bit more blonde. But this is the pictures I did show her, and I'm gonna let you know she is absolutely amazing at what she does, and she crushed my hair. So if you can see here, she went ahead and she gave me some highlights and lowlights, and she gave me a shadow root, so it looks like my natural hair is growing. And she did that purposely because she wanted it to seamlessly grow out and look natural. And then she went ahead and gave me some baby lowlights and highlights throughout my head, and yeah, so I absolutely love it, especially when I put my hair up. Give me 1 second. So we're back, and as you can see, I wanted it to where when I put my hair up in a bun, you can see that blonde going throughout, but I didn't want it skunky. I noticed when a lot of girls get highlights and stuff, for me at least personally, that's just not flattering on me, and she didn't give me that look, which I love. So throughout the whole head, as you can see, it is seamless, and you can see my root from the bottom, and in the top, it just has like that blonde highlight look to it. So I love it. Is day 2 of the glow up. We're gonna go ahead and get these nails taken off and put on. I did call the nail salon and they are completely booked for today, so we're gonna go ahead and get these bad boys taken off tomorrow for day 3 of the glow up.
It just needs a little shaping. To the salon!
Day 3, which means it is time to get these nails taken off and put back on. And the sun is shining, so it's a good day.
I love it.
It has been 3.5 hours since the last time I spoke with you. Yes, I was in the nail salon for 3.5 hours. Is that normal? Honestly, that's the longest I've ever been in a nail salon, and I appreciate my nail technician. He's always doing his best to give me his individualized attention, and he's always just working so hard to get my nails perfect, which I love, but 3.5 hours in a chair is like exhausting. I don't know how girls do this every 2 weeks. I personally can't. This is like a once a month thing. Plus the nails on the toes, like the pedicure, that's not happening every month. That's like every 3-month thing. But I do feel 340 times better having my nails done, so I'm very thankful for that. I did go ahead and get this blush baby doll pink. It's called soft pink in like the shellac. It's a square with a rounded off edge. I think, personal opinion,
square nails are a hazard to society.
I poked a few eyes out with that, so I don't get those anymore. I went ahead and got my toes the same exact color, but I have so many things that I have to get done for the remainder of the day, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the glow up part 3 right now, and I will go ahead and catch you guys when we're glowing up next. It is day 4 of the glow up, and I'm gonna be showing you guys some things I like to do at home to make me just feel 1,000 times better. We're gonna be doing a facial, a hair mask. I also am gonna show you guys how I make my favorite overnight hair mask treatment. It's not really a hair mask, it's more of a treatment that makes your hair grow. We're gonna be dyeing our eyelashes, exfoliating the heck out of our body, and moisturizing. I'm gonna show you guys how I actually heal my epidermis barrier, because when the seasons are transitioning, you can get really dry or very oily, and I've been noticing I'm getting a couple breakouts on my back. And I never get pimples on my back, so I'm starting to realize it's turning to summer. My body's probably producing more oils. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. I did get a few products for this glow up. I never really do this stuff, so I really wanted to invest in a couple products that I know are gonna make me feel way better and I can utilize. So I did get a new shaver. I know everybody says to get a man's shaver, and I have been using the Gillette men's shaver, but I don't know what it is, but I like the cute packages. Like, I'm that girl. I get suckered into marketing. So I went ahead and bought this one. I've used this one in the past. I actually really like this brand. I'm also gonna try dry brushing. I've heard so many good things about this, so I'm gonna do dry brushing as well as gua sha. I've actually been using this, as well as a rosemary hair treatment. I will show you guys how to make this. And we're gonna be dyeing our eyelashes. So let's go ahead and get started because we don't like long intros. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and just take all of my mascara off. I don't wear face makeup, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my mascara off, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with a fresh face. Now that all of our makeup is off and we're looking like a boy, we're gonna go ahead and get our hair soaked with some rosemary water. This has been making my hair grow tremendously. And when I say my hair was falling out so bad, it was falling out. And I've seen so much growth, mainly in the areas of like my hairline. I've just seen so much growth. So I highly recommend doing this. It took about a month and a half for me to see results, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys how I make it. All you're gonna go ahead and need is equal parts of mint, rosemary, and water. So all I did to make a week's worth batch was taking 2 cups of water. Make sure it's filterized or use water bottles like spring water. You're gonna go ahead and take 2 cups of water, put it in a pot, let that get to a boil. Throw in 2 sprigs of rosemary as well as 2 stems of mint. Go ahead and let that get to a boil for about 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes, you're gonna go ahead and turn the burner off and let that sit for about 45 minutes to an hour. And you really let those oils come out, and the water will turn more to a yellowish green or a dark pink. Either or is fine. Then you're gonna go ahead and get a spray bottle. You're gonna go ahead and pour the rosemary water into the spray bottle and just leave it in the fridge for about 6 to 7 days. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I do. So first I'm gonna go ahead and just lightly brush out my hair. That way you're not knotting it and you're not promoting breakage, you know? Then all you wanna do is pretty much part it in the middle or any section that you want. And we're gonna be doing it in inches. So we're gonna go ahead and take the spray bottle and just spray it. I'm looking in the mirror, guys, because that happens. And then you're just gonna go ahead and kind of scrub it gently in like circular motions in your head. You don't wanna be like scrubbing with your nails, especially if you have long nails. That will damage your scalp. Then you wanna go ahead and take the next section, which is about 1 inch. You're just gonna take your finger and make 1 inch, and you can see this is dry still. So you just wanna pretty much get all your hair in inch segments. So you will go ahead and see me in a second. My hair is completely drenched. Now that we're done, we're just gonna go ahead and throw it in a quick little bun and get to the eyelashes. Now that our hair is saturated and out of our way, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eyelashes. This literally has changed me in so many different ways because my biggest insecurity is that I have really long eyelashes, but without makeup, I just feel a little bit like boyish because like as you can see, I have like really long eyelashes naturally. They're straight, but they're also not really curled. But the biggest issue is that they're blonde on the tip and it makes them look so much shorter. So I started coloring them with this beard dye. I also will go ahead and link everything down in the description below. I'm gonna throw a little disclaimer here. Everything that I link down below is going to be an affiliate link. So if you guys do want to support me and this channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I love filming YouTube videos, but I don't want you guys thinking that I'm trying to make money out of you guys because I just get a small commission out of it for recommending products that I truly love and use. So if you guys want to support them and you want to get products like this that I use, I would greatly appreciate it because you're supporting the channel and I appreciate it. We're just gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and take men's beard dye. It comes with a color base and a color developer. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on a really ugly plate. You're gonna just go ahead and put a little bit of each. Take the developer as well as the color base. We're just gonna mix them together. We're gonna go ahead and take some Aquaphor and put it around the rims of my eyes. That way my skin doesn't get stained black or darker color. So let's go ahead and just put that here. And we're gonna put it on the bottom eyelash as well. Then we're just gonna go ahead and take our spoolie, rub it into the mixture. Just try not to like get it into your eye. I like to get it not all the way directly on my eyelash band. I try to get it in the middle and on the tips so I don't burn my eyes. If you are feeling insecure, dye your eyelashes. You're gonna feel so much better. Go get this stuff. Honestly, it really does work. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it on for 5 minutes and then I'll show you guys the final results and we'll get into our facial.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
It's been 5 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and wash this bad boy off so we can see these beautiful black, gorgeous eyelashes. Look how cute and black you are. If you guys curl these bad boys the next morning, I swear it looks like you've had a lash lift. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and with a facial. I was gonna use the AHA 30% from The Ordinary, but I'm kind of getting like a little bit of a breakout on this side of my face. So I don't wanna go ahead in with something that's kind of harsh that might aggravate it and like spike it up because honestly, I don't have time in my life to stress about pimples like that because I'm somebody, anything I get, I stress over it and I overthink it and then I just make it worse. So we're gonna go ahead and with this First Aid Beauty mask. It is a vitamin C jelly mask, which is a lot gentler, and honestly this mask every single time I use it makes my face glow so freaking beautifully. So I highly recommend snatching this, like running and snatching it, putting it on your shelf and using it every single week because this makes my skin absolutely beautiful. This is my 3rd tub of it, so I will leave that link in the description, but highly recommend this mask. It is just ginger and turmeric vitamin C jelly mask. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this, put it on our face, and we're gonna jump in the shower. I might strip right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this jelly mask and just put it all over our face. Not gonna get it around my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this on for about 10 minutes. and I'm probably just gonna jump in the shower since I'm not showering my hair. Just won't get my face wet, so this will just be sitting and absorbing, and we're gonna go ahead and exfoliate this body because your girl is due for a nice shave. We are gonna be doing a little bit of dry brushing. I've heard so many good things about this, and honestly, I'm actually shocked because I thought this was a lot. Like, every time I see somebody dry brushing, I'm like,
I always thought about and I was like,
that's a little intense. So pleasantly surprised that this is so soft, and I was so misinformed about this. But yeah, we're pretty much just gonna be dry brushing our skin, and obviously you guys, you little nasties, I know you want to see me naked and stuff, but it's not gonna happen on this channel, okay? We're very PG-13, and my family would literally disown me in a second.
You think I'm kidding? It's not a joke.
So we're not doing that on here. Guys, this actually feels so good. What? How did I not get on this sooner? The crusty at the elbow, she needs this every day. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and strip. Waiting for this moment forever, but we're not gonna show you. You guys get the deal. We're just gonna be going ahead and stripping and doing our legs. I know you guys want to see, but this is very rated R, so sorry. We're not living for it, but let's go ahead and shave this gorgeous body and pamper. Now that we're all moisturized and oiled up, I went ahead and put my matching PJs on. Now that the summer months are approaching, I did switch up my lotions that I put on my body. I did choose something lighter now. I always use this brand called Vaseline. I don't know why. Like the only moisturizer that works for my skin without feeling cracked. This is the one I use for the winter months. It's a deep moisture. This one I use for the summer. It smells so good. It's Vaseline Soothing Hydration, a cucumber smell, which I love. And then I also always add an oil. I don't do those coconut oils or any heavy oils on my body. I notice they just get everywhere, so I stay away from those. But I always gravitate towards oils like this, almond oil, and this is so amazing. It really does lock in the moisture from the moisturizer itself. Highly recommend these two products if you're looking for a summer lotion routine. Now we're just gonna go ahead and massage our face with gua sha, and we're also gonna be tanning our face overnight. I'm not doing a whole skincare routine video here. I will be doing a whole video on my skincare routine, but I am getting a few hormonal pimples right on this side. I haven't been getting a lot of pimples, but this last month I've been really stressed out. I'm in the process of moving and selling a house, and I just finished my girl time of the month, so
Too many things happening.
yeah, I'll just hit it once, and I do get a couple pimples here and there, but so much better than I used to. I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of these hero pimple patches on those pimples before I do anything, because we are avoiding irritation, and that's something I no longer do, is pop them or irritate them. And even doing something like gua shaing over the pimple will add that extra stress to it, so I'm not even gonna bother get that area. But we're gonna go ahead and add these on to these little stubborn boys. This one you just press down, it penetrates the actual pimple, so you can suck it all out without you popping it. Then it just treats the actual pimple itself. Hold it down for 30 seconds.
please God, just kill him for me. Thank you.
Next, we're gonna go ahead and take some niacinamide and apply it all over our face. Some hyaluronic acid. I have noticed such a big difference using this stuff, so I do put quite a lot, and then I let it sit in my skin for about 30 seconds before I apply anything else. Always bring everything down your neck. It makes such a big difference over time, especially if you have tech neck where you have lines on your neck. That is gonna make such a big difference by adding hydration there. I'm glowing. So I typically will go ahead and add my Tanologist drops to my moisturizer overnight, but since we are doing some gua sha, I'm gonna go ahead and first add just a little bit of moisturizer to my face. That way the gua sha has something to glide on. You want to gently glide. I used to think that you have to press so hard. I would see the tutorials. It looks like they're doing it really hard, but once I got the hang of it, I actually love doing this. I do look a lot less puffy when I do this, and it just feels so good. So I'll do it about 10 times on each part of my face, and I always like to start off with my jawline. Like I said, I'm avoiding these pimples, so I'm just gonna go right under them. And that's another thing, guys, if you have active pimples, don't do gua sha, because it will aggravate them and make them more inflamed, and it's not worth it. My pimples are not that bad. They're actually not inflamed either. They're just there. But if you guys do have inflamed pimples, never add any irritation on them, because it will make it worse and it's not worth it. Then I'm gonna flip it and just do this here. I don't know why, but doing my cheekbones just feels so good. Look at do you see the difference? Huge difference in the actual definition of the cheeks. Then we're gonna go ahead into the forehead. This also feels so good, and you wanna be really gentle on the forehead. I do need to start doing gua sha more often. I've seen so many people have such good results by doing it consistently. So that's why it's part of this glow up, because it's gonna be added to my routine, as well as the tanning drops. I don't do them every day, but I want to wake up tomorrow and just be naturally glowy. Next, we're just gonna go ahead and add some Aquaphor to our lips. I see so many people get expensive lip masks that I really don't understand it, because Aquaphor is amazing, and I am not about to drop $30, $40, $50 on a lip mask when Aquaphor is $6 and it really does the trick. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead in with our Tanologist self tanning drop. If you guys want to feel extra confident, extra glowy, use these in your moisturizer at night. All you need is a little bit of moisturizer. I see some girls say they use like 6 to 12 of these drops. I never do. I only use like 1 to 2 drops, and I feel like that is more than enough. So we're gonna go ahead and just add that into my face. I like to brush it into my hairline and just a little bit down the neck as well, so everything's just blended. Obviously, these pimple patches might just leave a little bit of discoloration there, but honestly, it's not that bad. Then you want to go ahead and just like wash your hands right away. But yeah, that's gonna be it for day 4 of our glow up. You guys can see we did very minimal, but the minimal things make such a big difference. So I highly recommend getting a good skincare routine, taking a bath, exfoliating, feeling good about yourself. It's the little things that really do add up to make you feel absolutely amazing. Tomorrow, we're gonna go ahead and walk you through a new workout routine that I am making, because I feel like I have been doing the same workout routine for too long and my workouts are becoming boring, and I feel like part of glowing up is working with your mental health. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I make a new workout routine. So I will see you tomorrow. Day 5, and you know what that means. It is time to write out our workout plans. But first, I'm gonna be heading to the gym, but as soon as I get back, I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through how I set up my workout programs, especially when I've lost motivation and when I want to gain motivation back. So we'll go ahead and get right into it.
2 hours later.
Now that we are back from the gym and all cleaned up, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys how to build a fitness plan when you're actually losing motivation. First step is honestly just gonna be knowing your current goals. So are you cutting? Are you bulking? Are you trying to be at maintenance? Are you trying to build strength, endurance? You have to know your starting point of what you want to achieve to actually get motivation to even start. So for me, my current goals are to slightly lean down, because obviously it's summer and our bodies are gonna be showing slightly more. I also want to focus on both strength and endurance, because something I've struggled with in the past is not doing enough cardio, and I've been upping my cardio each week, but I really want to kind of change up my cardio routine and my strength training routine to give me the motivation that I want, because I've noticed that if I am sticking to a routine for too long, I lose motivation and I no longer almost want to go to the gym. Absolutely hate that feeling. And once I actually switch up my routine, I'm doing new things, I notice that I kind of want to go to the gym again and I get that spark back. So even though I'm leaning down, I don't want to lose my strength that I've gained over the last couple of months when I was in a slight surplus and gaining weight. I don't want to lose that. I just want to slightly lean down by increasing my cardio, which will increase my endurance. A couple other goals that I want to achieve are doing things like pull-ups, push-ups, tricep dips, things that are more functional. I want to be overall strong. I don't want to have to rely just on picking up weight. Second thing you need to take into account, like I just stated in the beginning, I'm trying to cut because it is summer, which is know your season. I personally know it is summer, so I do want to cut down, but I also know I'm not going to be in the gym as much because I do enjoy the outdoors. I go to lakes, I do hiking, biking, so I'm not going to make a 6-day plan. So you do need to know how many days a week are you going to be going to the gym in the season that you are in. I personally am planning on working out anywhere from 4 to 5 days max. The 5th day is just an optional if I'm not doing that much that week. I'll just include that 5th full body session in, but that's a choice between going and doing outdoor work or just doing an indoor full body workout at the gym. So let's go ahead and break that all down. I'm pretty much planning my new workout routine to be 2 lower body days, 2 upper body days, 1 glute and quad day, and 1 full glute day. I will be switching up my actual workout. So for example, I always typically do 3 compound lifts on my quad days. So my first exercise is typically barbell squats, my second is barbell hip thrusts, and my third is barbell lunges. I'll go ahead and do those compound lifts, but for my actual isolation movements, I am going to be switching them up. So for example, the last couple of months, I've been doing these 3 compound roundless, but my isolation movements have been things such as plated side kickouts. So instead of doing those, I'm gonna go ahead and do a drop set curtsy lunge. That's hitting the same exact muscle group, your gluteus medius and minimus, but I'm doing a different movement to kind of spice it up. And then to increase my endurance during this season, I'm going to be doing 10-minute Stairmaster at the end of every lower body session and 20 minutes at the end of every upper body session, as well as including supersets in between my working sets. So for example, I'm gonna do barbell squats superset with jump squats to really get my heart going, to really get me in and out of the gym as quick as possible so I can actually go and enjoy the weather that's gorgeous out. I want to be in and out of the gym as quick as possible. For upper body days, like I stated before, I do want to focus on pull-ups, push-ups, tricep dips, things that are going to increase my athleticism and my overall functionality. So I'm going to go ahead and start my back day with assisted pull-up. And at the beginning of every single push day, I'm going to be starting with doing push-ups and tricep dips so I can really put all my energy there. Literally as simple as that. You need to come up with a game plan, your goals, what you want to achieve throughout this workout routine that you are setting up for yourself, and then going ahead and establishing, okay, what season am I in? What is realistic for my current time and place? Am I gonna be in the gym 5-6 days a week because it's summer or it's winter and maybe you want to increase your amount of days you're in the gym because you don't have really much going on, you have a sedentary life? It all depends on what you and your goals are at that time. So for me, like I said, I'm really going to be focusing on my endurance. I really want to increase my cardiovascular health, mainly because obviously I do want to cut down a little bit, but for me, I've noticed when I was walking up the stairs, I was breathing very heavily and I didn't really have the endurance that I wanted, and it was affecting my overall strength training because I couldn't last as long. I was out of breath at the end of each set, and to me that just overall is not healthy, and I personally just want to be a healthy individual. I don't really care about aesthetics anymore, but if that is a goal of yours, you guys, that is completely okay. I will go ahead and pop up my new workout routine on the screen right now to show you guys what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 or 3 months, depending on when I get bored and when I start losing motivation. Honestly, after sitting down and writing out a workout routine, I already have so much motivation to get back into the gym, and that's part of glowing up, feeling mentally happy with where you are. And I think it's extremely important to set up goals so you feel like you are working in the right direction and moving forward. So that is going to be all for this glow up. I was going to add in a little fashion, change my wardrobe with me, because something that I noticed is I do not know how to dress, but I probably will be doing a lot of haul videos and changing from a more masculine environment to a more feminine. But I figured this video is probably way too long already, so we're gonna go ahead and just cut it off here. I will be doing more like Shein hauls, Alpha Elite hauls, my favorite leggings videos, and other videos soon. So I'm gonna probably split that up into a different video instead of just, you know, making you guys watch a 45-minute video every single time. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
You give me a sign, give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign.